Alden Akey here with another Destiny video, and this is the Daily Heroic Story for today, October 24th. And it is, if I can remember it, the Garden Spire, which is a Mars-based Year 1 story. Basically, we have to fight our way through a bunch of bad guys and take out a boss and claim our prize. Okay, I'm running
the Cabal are sitting on a Vex
my
Spire
Titan Sunbreaker, Scout Rifle,
we free that Spire.
Sniper,
we can charge
and
the
Galahorn.
We'll be hitting the Cabal where they're the strongest.
I think that's what I
hope
have.
you're ready for war.
Sniper is the Devil's Dawn, and the Scout Rifle is the Hung Jury.
Here we go.
Both of those have Firefly
enabled,
which is nice. You head-shoot somebody and they explode. Alright. Off to the races. Well, this is a Cabal story. That's who we're going to be facing all the way through. This area here is still public. You might want to stop and take some out, if some of the bad guys out, if you need ammo. I don't, so I'm going to run through here. In fact, I decided I was going to run through the next area as well. There's only several places where you actually have to do something.
I need to locate the Spire.
Continue the story.
Let's keep moving. I'll scan for a good vantage.
This is not one of them. So we're going to kind of sneak our way through here instead of taking on these guys. Ooh, there's some more coming in. If we're sneaky enough, or dodgy enough, we can just shoot right on by them. Like so. I'd say probably 5 to 7 minutes in the run.
That observation tower overhead. There's bound to be a way to locate the Spire there.
Okay, we have to go plant the ghost on that observation tower to locate the Spire. So we have to do that and take these guys out. There's no easy way to put the ghost up there with all these bad guys in the way. Here's an example of Firefly, by the way. He just blew up. There's another one. Firefly is nice because if you've got a couple of enemies close together and head shoot one, it could take out the other or another, or at least damage him a bit. Alright, that wasn't too tough.
Let's try that terminal.
Yeah, this is a mandatory part of the story. We have to do that. Once I'm sure that he's
I got it. It's on the other side of another
engaged, then
defense
that
line.
can take off.
Well, if they didn't already know we're coming, they do now.
This is a public area as well, so you might encounter Taken or even a wolf pack. Sometimes there'll be some Cabal outside that first entrance. Sometimes not. I guess it all depends on the timing of the run. Now we're going to have to duke it out here.
I think they just invited us in.
We have to take out 3 waves of bad guys, Cabal, before
Feels like a trap.
we can open the door. There's no other way around it as far as I know. First wave is pretty easy. The second wave and a third wave each feature a yellow bar Colossus. As soon as we take out everybody from the first wave, here comes the second. I'm I'm going to try to put a fire on that Colossus as quickly as possible. He's got the most damaging weapon. Solar-based grenade shooter, whatever it is, rocket shooter, grenade shooter. Scions are easy, you can melee them, assuming you got a high enough light level. Oh, there's one. Butter. Alright, let's check out the last one. A little smack of the head. Alright, here comes the last wave, the third wave. If I remember correctly, the boss in the third wave is aggressive. He will come after you. I'll put the ads here so I'll take fire from multiple directions. Yep, there he is. Trying to flank me there. Yeah, he's charging up. I'm taking some heat from the Scion over there. Legionary, so I just said to heck of it. Let's just use the hammer, super, take these guys out. By the time I need it again, it will have resurrected itself. Alright. There we go. That should be it. Yep. That sound you just heard is telling me that the
Get ready. You know
we've
what
taken out
happens when I
everybody in
open doors.
those three ways. And now we get to go up to the door. Behind the door will be 3 phalanxes, one of which is a yellow bar. Different ways to take them out. I'm just going to throw a grenade and start shooting. By the way, if you hit the phalanxes in the hand, their shooting hand, that will knock them back a little bit, exposing their heads. Oh, what time for a reload? Like so. And it makes them easier to take them out. Okay, that's it for this area. On to the next. Oh, by the way, I also have a 3 of coins activated. The boss here is an ultra, and there is a possibility of getting an exotic drop. I didn't, but there is always that possibility. So if you got it, use it. Use the 3 of coins.
We have to cross that bridge.
Alright, so we actually have to... Oh, by the way, I was getting a phone call right there. So I parked myself here momentarily. Turned out to be a telemarketer. An automated call telemarketer. Okay.
There's the Spire. Straight ahead.
Alright, once we get to the top of that ramp, see, that will get the cobble to spawn. Just take them out. There's plenty of them, but... Notice how they're inching closer and closer to me, but they're halfway accurate with fire, then it's no big deal. I'm gonna I just noticed that Colossus up there. Let's back on down here a bit and see if we can take him out. Notice how I'm just peeking my head over the edge of the ramp. They are all aiming center mass, which is at my chest. So if I don't present my chest by just peeking over the edge of a barrier or a ramp or something, then they will shoot into the ramp and not me. Whereas I can still see them and aim and fire. That's a pretty good trick to know. Got that from my old Halo days. Now, in most cases, you know, my light level is high, so I'm not really worried about taking a little fire here and there. Alright, we're just going to have some more to take out here, up here. Well, I'm having trouble aiming to the left today. Alright. I did a pretty good job of sending the herd to the point where I thought I was going to get another wave, but I just took everybody out.
You handle the Cabal. I'll wait the eye.
Yeah, and that's what I was...
A conduit to the Spire. Get me close.
Whoops! See, that's how I was going running around the other side there, expecting another wave, and I actually took them all out. Alright. This will... After some neat video here of the Spire forming, this will cause the big Ultra Boss to show up. I'm playing out my trusty Galahorn. Spire forming up there, up to my left. I'm more focused on the boss. Here he comes. Alright. I don't know why that first rocket is always immune. Maybe he has a little bit of an overshield. The rocket takes out the overshield. Whoa, that was a big jump. Come on down here so I can reload. Now watch what happens. He'll retreat a little bit. Plug his nose over the edge. And that's it, big boy. You're done. The rest of the cobble will respawn. Yep, there it is. Just respawned. Unfortunately, I did not get an exotic drop. And later when I went back to the tower, it wasn't in the postmasters either. So, but it's worth the effort, it's worth a try. And the only thing we have to do is we have to grab the eye. And that's what we're doing here. Looking around there to see if there's anything obvious to pick up. Okay, there's my 15 legendary marks.
And finish this.
This is not a tough one to do at all. You know what to expect as I run around here looking for ammo. So let's get ourselves back to orbit. I do hope this helps you in your quest for today's daily heroics story, The Garden Spire. This is Old Anaki signing off. Take care, everybody.